Over $101,000 for this 2025 Sierra EV. And think about it, I just don't know anybody who wants to actually buy an electric truck, let alone a $100,000 electric truck. Literally, the amount of depreciation will be insane. Think about it. How much is this truck going to be worth in just 5 years? And it's not the only EV here. These Hummers, let's see, because we've seen $150,000 Hummers. Let's see what these are. Hopefully not $150,000, but you never know till you check. Let's see what we're working with here. Let's see, okay, $99,000. Yeah, that's a whole lot of money. That is a whole lot of money. At least it's a 2025, which General Motors is doing better than the other domestic manufacturers with controlling their inventory. We shouldn't see any 2024s, but we're gonna see a lot of vehicles over $100,000. There's just no way around it. Let's look at this right here, this Yukon. $92,000, and it has a 6.2, and if you know, the 6.2, I love that they still offer the V8, but they can't even make it reliable. It's been nothing but issue after issue after issue, nonstop, and I think we saw this a couple weeks ago. It was $100,000 as well. So this is a $100,000 Yukon. It's insane. You go to your local GMC dealership, you will see $100,000 vehicles, and you're just at a domestic. It's like, what in the world? 2025. So yeah, and that 6.2 lifter, bearing, all sorts of issues going on. They finally did a recall, but that ain't saying a lot. They should have done it many years ago. They waited to the very last minute until they were investigated to even do the recall. So it's not like this company's behind your back, like, oh, you spent $100,000 on a vehicle, let's go ahead and take care of you. No, they don't really care that much. Let's see what this one is. Yeah, this is another $100,000. Yeah. Man, how much are these EVs going to depreciate? Because EVs depreciate very fast, faster than a normal vehicle, and it's already $100,000. So what do you expect is going to happen? Completely insane. And they got a whole bunch of them. They can't sell these things. And again, who do you know who wants to buy an electric pickup truck? I don't know anybody, let alone for $100,000+. Let's see what else they got on their more affordable vehicles, which you guys know is probably going to be over 40 grand for all we know, which is what they would consider affordable nowadays. Let's see, we're working with this one. Let's see here, Terrain with a little 1.5 turbo, $44,000. You're not getting a V6, you're getting a 1.5 turbo for $44,000. So expect a big discount. No matter what vehicle you're looking at here, you better get a discount. There is no more over MSRP, market adjustment, all this crazy stuff. And I'm not seeing any addendum stickers, which is a good thing. I always love to see no addendum stickers. They need to advertise discounts when the truck costs literally $91,000. I mean, come on. At least it's a 2,500 diesel, but that's $90,000 for a pickup truck. When did pickup trucks become 90 grand? But honestly, you can go up to a 1,500 nowadays and it'll be $90,000. So completely insane. Let's see what else we see here. Not too many 1,500s over here. I was expecting to see a lot more, but this dealer is not a high volume dealership. They honestly have more of their used car section. That's where they're focusing on, I feel like, because before 2020, that's where dealerships made a lot of their money, in the used car section. Now, not so much. But it's changing. It's definitely changing. Let's see what we're working with here. 66,000 2025 Sierra. Yeah, and before 2020, new cars, they've lost. A lot of times they would lose on the front end gross. Then 2020 happened, they got low on inventory, they were selling over MSRP, a lot of dealers, and they made all this money on new cars, and now they're getting back to the used cars because they are gonna start making a lot of money on them. No question about it. With how much, I mean, the used car market is just crazy. But let's look at this Canyon because, again, this is probably a $60,000 GMC Canyon. I mean, it's a Colorado basically. 60, 50 plus grand for these mid-sized trucks with a turbo engine doesn't make sense to me. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, you can't make it up, man. $57,000 for a 2025 Canyon with a 2.7, but $57,000. Think about spending that kind of money. You're not even looking at a full-size truck. This is a mid-size truck for 60 grand. And you're not even getting the V6 like you used to. So this mid-size truck market got crazy on pricing. I'm not sure what happened. I mean, here we go again. And if you look at the last generation compared to this one, completely different. You couldn't get the last generation Canyon to be 70 grand. I mean, it was impossible. 50, 60, it's crazy just for mid-sized trucks. And then dealerships don't even want to give huge discounts. Like, you got to give a $10,000, $20,000 discount. This thing is way overpriced. But let me know what you think. A dealership loaded with EVs all over the place up front. Let me know what you think. Have a great day and stay blessed.